Good morning, all. Thanks, TEDx, for inviting me here. Well, the journey starts way back 30 years before. The thing that inspired me for the first time in my life when I was a small, there was a story that came, one of the teacher or somebody told me when we were, uh, a lot of people keeps telling stories. So one of the stories that inspired me what I should do and how I should work in my life was, there was a traveler who was traveling, and on his journey, he could see lot of fields were very dry and all. At one particular village, he saw the entire village was green, beautiful farming was done, good crop and all. So after travel, he just wanted to know why this was different than anybody else. So he went to the village. Everybody pointed out one particular person. So that farmer said, "We get good seeds. We protect our farm in a different way. We also make sure that everything has been taken care. That's what, and I got some small new technologies, and that's not very rocket science, but we could develop it. But then why was other farms also equally good? He says, if I have to be good, my surrounding has to be good. Friends, this is one thing that inspired me. So the unity is one thing that makes people successful for a longer time. Maybe a short time we can be successful, but if you have to be a long time player, if we can help each other, there is a lot of success can come to any field, any person, any business. I would like to start telling you a story about Vega. We started helmet manufacturing in 1991 with 25 helmets a day. And we were one of the factory in Belgaum. There was no such helmet manufacturing factories in and around. Not only in Belgaum, not only in Karnataka, forget about in Karnataka, even South India. There were few factories only placed up north there in Delhi. So what used to be, it will be very difficult for us because fiberglass is to come from Hyderabad, resin has to come from Bangalore, thermocols are coming from Aurangabad, fabrics are coming from Tirupur. And we were never been able to cross that mark of being making it more productivity or increasing our business or making scalable. And without being scalable, I realized, or my company entirely realized in way back, that if we have to sustain, we have to be scalable. Because in international market, of course, China and all will become global by then, and the cost of production, what we used to cost, is not, I mean, we can't even get the raw materials, but there has to be something behind this. So we kept on researching. What was the best way is like, and was the main theme what I would like to tell today is how we got connected with people, how we started talking to people, and how we started developing the ecosystem in Belgaum. For this, the first thing was the entire ecosystem should have been in and around us. It could be between Bangalore to Pune or Bombay maximum for us to take the next step. So the first thing what we did, we started approaching people in and around. Let's work together. And so we had some stitching people here. We developed fabric with one or two people in knitting who are doing small time knitting here. They were doing. That way we developed a lot of products in and around Belgaum. And that started giving us a good, slowly we started growing our business because when the product is, raw material is to come from long distances, by the time you want to produce something, there's one product missing today. So we'll have to wait for 2 days and the 2 days production is to go loss. Friends, what I would like to tell you here is, when you deal or help people around you, and if the circumstances are good around you, we will also grow together. And this is where the main thing, this thought process of the surrounding has to be good for us to grow, has helped Vega what it is. It took for us from 91 to 2011 to reach from 25 helmets to 250 helmets. Because the journey was, we were small, we were tiny, we were growing, people had to have a confidence in us. And about confidence, I will talk to you another line and give the confidence in you to invest or be a part with you. But from 2011 to 2021, the journey was from 250, we are today manufacturing 25,000 helmets a day. And today we are one of the largest manufacturers in the world. And next year, after our expansion, will be the world's largest helmet manufacturer. So this journey, if somebody tells a business is made because of money, if that was true, I don't think so even we would have been in business, because we also started from scratch. Business is done with an attitude. Business is done with the helping people. Business is done making a group of people. A group of people, not necessary, they have to work with you. If you share your ideas, even other person also will share ideas with you. Empowerment with other friends or your people is also another way where you can get knowledge, because we are also from Belgaum. We also studied here. So how do you go to the global level? And by creating this infrastructure in and around, I can boast with one more thing, saying that today Vega is not only manufacturing the most quality helmet, one of the best quality helmets in the world's parameters, but also we are the most economically manufacturing helmet company in the world. This gives us a stand to compete China in world market. Today, our quality and this thing, China, we are equally competent and we are priced less compared to China. A lot of people say China is the cheapest. Yes, it is. But we developed an ecosystem. We all have to develop our ecosystem in such a way that we can be competitive to anybody else. Because our ecosystem is not developed well, or we do not share ideas, we do not work in team, we are not growing. Everybody say India is growing, India is growing. India is growing. Definitely it's India growing. There are a lot of advantages in India. But when it comes to China, their working system is like they work together. See, when everybody is moving forward around you, your success is bound to be there. There is no doubt about it. So the first thing what we need to wish is our people has to be successful in and around. This is where we make a mistake, that we try not to share our information. We try not to help anybody. And you don't need to help financially or anything. If you can, you should. I won't say that you should not. But at least by good advice, at least by so many other ways, you can, if nothing, you can give a confidence also to him. Or you don't worry, I am there. That also is a big help. And this is how we helped each other. In organization, there was a lot of ecosystem was built. And Vega has gone through a very rough patch also. Every time when the helmets were made compulsion, a lot of people used to think that we will make money. Definitely, if the helmets are made compulsion, we will be making money. But unfortunately, the ecosystem was not there. By the time we used to arrange all the raw materials and all everything in Belgaum, that opportunity was lost because the government is to again take away the compulsion. Had we to have that infrastructure from day one, we would not have wasted 20 years to come from 20 to 250. But if we all work together, these 20 years of journey of other entrepreneurs can be reduced. If you all have to be successful, it is only possible when we all work together. May not be in the same field, but an entrepreneur is an entrepreneur, the entire community is an entrepreneur's community, and every person has to be successful in that. Friends, the journey stories are too many, but my suggestion to everyone would be just work with everyone in such a way that each and every person has to grow together. There were so many instances that was a challenging, but we came across, and one of the major reason was we were 4 brothers and we worked all very hard to get this business rolling. We never had, it's not that we never had misunderstanding or anything, but we kept company aside, our personal things aside. Similarly, keep your business aside. Your professional, you have to grow your company. You have to form company. And there is a tremendous scope of doing business. There are I mean, there are small things that happens. I can tell you some story, like we all four brothers eat food together. My son is joined business. My Navy is also joined business. So we all six of us sit at 1 o'clock sharp. But sometimes one of the person is, somebody may be delaying, not coming in time. So what happens for him is, everybody wants to keep more food for him. The last person who sits gets the more food. So this is the advantage of working in a community or working together. The other person gets advantage, but we are not getting. I mean, if by lighting a candle, our candle is not going to lose its light. So everybody has to work. I mean, we have to start thinking. I'm emphasizing on this because that was the main mantra of working together, working with friends, sharing the knowledge with friends, and they all came together giving the knowledge. Friends, it's business has to be scaled. India has got a fantastic uh, story to begin now, and working together is only the key factor in time to come. So let us all move forward together, and success is going to be definitely ours. Thank you so much. I want to be short and sweet. Thank you. All the best to you.